What on earth are we doing? Travel to the Dyson Sphere Undine Battle Zone.
That sounds fun. Hopefully by tomorrow I can do some Overwatch streaming.
Yeah, that would be good.
Overwatch is being a pain, shall we say. I suppose they're not used to people that bought the disc in China and set up a PSN account in China and then come to the UK and try and use
did it
the
all
same
wrong.
disc but a new PSN account.
It's fine. We just did it all wrong. But that's we do a lot of things all wrong, so it's fine.
It's called being human. Which is an odd term
Called
for
being
a scene where we're playing
illogical.
Star Trek. Yeah. I think the only thing that I'm kind of grumpy about, and I'm always grumpy about this. Well, I'm grumpy about many things, but I'm grumpy about two things in particular right now. I'm grumpy about the fact that, one, you have to buy the game Overwatch and pay for the PSN network to play it. It'd be one thing if it was a game where you can play it single player offline without PSN network. But the fact that there's nothing you can do in Overwatch without paying for the PSN network.
That is.
And the game is still a full-priced game. It's not like it's a cheaper game and you pay for the PSN.
Right.
Which I find annoying. It's like I'm paying for the game twice. Because I suppose if there are other people that use the PSN for multiple games, then it's not a huge deal. But I really only use it for Overwatch. So I functionally feel like I'm paying for Overwatch twice. And then the other thing that bothers me is, if I have it on a disc, why do I need to spend so much time installing it? I get if I'm downloading the game.
Oh, that's old. That's
I know.
That's like back in the 90s when you buy like one of those gigantic box sets for a game.
I know.
And you'd spend half the day installing the damn thing and making floppy disks or boot disks for it. And
I know.
it's like when my dad brought home a new game. It was like, all right, there goes most of Friday while my dad tries to get it running. Just trying to input all the code from DOS, trying to get it to the joys of getting. It's gotten a lot easier to get things to run. I remember my brother and I used to have to do things like to get slightly older games to run. There was one that I think it was Tachyon the Fringe, which is, if I could ever find a way to play it, I would love to do a playthrough on this channel of Tachyon the Fringe. It's one of my top favorite games. It's also one of Ed's favorite games. I'm sure actually he'd probably do a playthrough first.
That'd be fun.
I invited him. Actually, I did kind of invite him on the channel to talk about it because I know he loves Tachyon, and it's a space shooter from the early 2000s with the great Bruce Campbell as the voice from The Evil Dead. He's Ash from The Evil Dead and many other things. But scan and dissipate ion storms.
Oh, you're being timed.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
That looks ion stormy. Don't you think? Hi, Kyle.
Hey, Kyle. How's it going?
I suppose I'm spoiled by mostly having grown up playing. I really didn't grow up playing PC games, and I definitely didn't have I didn't have a PlayStation until I got the PlayStation 2 later on.
I can't get to this firestorm quickly though. Going down here.
So I grew up with, Game Boy Advance, DS, Switch. Oh, they're gone now. Do you get another try?
Guess not.
Can you reset it, or?
Travel to the Undine Battle Zone. Sorry, you were saying?
Oh no, I grew up with the Nintendo systems, and now I have the Switch. So your two options there are you either buy a cartridge, put it in, and it immediately works, or now that we have the Switch, you download the game and then it immediately works. I've never had I didn't grow up with systems where it was you buy the hardware and you have to download it. Yes, I know I'm griping about a very silly thing. But I wanted to play Overwatch tonight, and now I can't. I suppose I could on the Switch, but I want to get it going on PS4. I want to stream it and use a proper controller. Much as I love Switch, it's really not built for games.
It's meant for different things. Like it's meant for Mario Karting.
Oh, so did we. Which one did you watch?
Yeah, we just watched Non Sequitur from season 2, which is where Harry Kim finds himself back on Earth somehow in his hot girlfriend's apartment.
Fiance.
Oh, fiance. Okay.
Yes. Do we know where we're going?
No. It told me to go to the battle zone, so I figure it's telling me to go over here because this is the battle zone.
Okay.
Over this way.
Go to Space Sphere battle zone.
Oh yeah. That's the one with the other Q.
Oh, okay.
The really good. That's a really good one. I really like that.
I pretty much like. I don't think there's any episodes with Q or any Q that I don't like.
That's one of the best, and that's probably the first one that they did for a while, which made Q more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Because oh dear, he's being chased by horrible things. Yeah, that's a really good one. I like that episode. That's the one that I actually remember watching as a kid when it was first out.
I feel like we're not in the right place.
I know I'm not in the right place. I'm trying to go over there. I thought what we're supposed to be going to is the contested zone.
Okay.
Because that's the only battle zone I've seen before is in this area. But maybe that's a different battle zone?
No. Oh no.
Oh no, not here again.
Never here again.
Sphere Space Battle Zone.
Allied.
Can you find...
It says battle zone right in the middle there.
Yes, I know, that's where I've been trying to go. Can you find for me where... Dyson Sphere Undine Battle Zone is?
Yep. On it.
Thank you.
Battle zone. I think it's...
I really like that actor that plays the other Q.
Battle zone. Okay, it's the one that looks like this.
Available to players once they reach level 50.
Open. Maybe that's just the open missions. Yeah, I think that's just for the open missions.
I'm level 32.
Yeah, I don't think that's for what you're trying to do now.
That's some Voth thing.
Go back to the map. Let's do that.
I don't think it's in here anywhere.
Oh, I don't like this map and I don't like this mission.
No.
Let's make all the Undine battle zone during.
Kyle, have you got any idea where I'm supposed to go?
Tips would be very appreciated.
I'm trying to get to the Undine Battle Zone. I don't know where it is. But I may not be able to get there yet because I'm only level 32.
No, I really think that's just for the specific open missions.
For open missions.
Yeah, because this still says up here, general information.
Oh, okay.
Unless I'm wrong. Unless we can't. Unless this is the ground battle section. This might be the ground battle section. So the map is that. We have 3. I could be wrong. But I feel like it's the ground section. That looks like the map that we saw. Of the ground section. No, that was the Voth battle. I don't like this mission. Here we go. Here's a video. Videos.
Yeah.
I like videos.
Video tells you exactly what to do.
Okay. Past this. this wall.
Yeah.
Bear with us. Do we already pass through this wall?
Yeah, over here somewhere. That's the Voth zone though, over there.
Wait, can I see this for a second?
Yeah.
How do I zoom?
L2 and R2. Yeah, I've not seen anything that looks like this yet.
I don't think we're supposed to be in this area.
Alright. Oh god.
I could be wrong, but I feel like we're not.
What would help me is to see
Head to the left.
the left yellow arrow, so all the way on that side.
Oh, okay. Here?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Can I put a marker down? I thought I saw you doing
No, not. It doesn't seem you can do that. Just kind of turn around. You mean right? So we go towards. Oh wait, we're going towards the Voth zone.
that. So
We're going all the way over the other side.
Okay.
So you see where you're on the map.
Yeah.
That kind of triangular thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's your view. So head in the direction that your view is. Yeah. Turn around. Go to the other side of that giant structure thing.
Oh, you have the inverted. Oh, this is. Oh,
All right, I'll do it.
You fly. You fly.
I'll do it.
I can't fly with inverted y-axis. I'm gonna crash.
There's literally nothing to crash into.
I would figure out a way.
So we're heading all the way over this way to. We're gonna head across here. I guess.
Let's do it.
I haven't. That's one of the only places I haven't been in this.
All right. Well,
So
let's go
it may
there.
well be over there. It just this game sometimes does not show you an arrow. It just needs to show you an arrow of like go here. That would be helpful.
That would be useful. I mean, at least if the map is going to be this large.
Mm-hmm. Where it literally takes 20 minutes to cross
Or
it.
like have a setting for people that are not so good at these things, like us.
Yeah, we're just new at it. I
Very good.
mean, I've literally played this game for like 2 weeks.
Yeah. Have a noob setting that you can
Noob
check.
setting, yeah.
And it drops little markers for you. I would appreciate that.
What's going on here? Why is it sort of pitching downward? It's strange.
I'd like to play more Uncharted too.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. May do a stream, take a break, then do another stream or something.
That sounds good. Oh, I hate how long it takes to get across this area.
Everyone should just go in the holodecks.
Yeah.
You got time to play a Space Irish episode.
Yeah, everyone time to kill.
Everyone go fight the Marquis. Hail General Gork and Pork.
Pork and Pock. Oh, I do like pork and pork better.
Gork and Pork.
I don't care.
No, we're not doing the
Photos.
tower stuff. We're not doing
Don't
that.
care even a little bit. I still think those look like cats.
They do.
Owl cats.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think that's it.
That's a good sign. Thank you, Kyle.
Captain, you are in the Undine battle zone.
Thank
Our
God.
goal is to close
Stunning the
fluid
chair.
rifts to destroy Undine planet killers. Here is our plan. This is a map of the battle zone. We have 3 different methods of closing the rifts. When a rift is open, the area is red. When we close a rift, it will change to blue. Closing rifts advances our progress, shown by this meter. When
Okay.
it is full, we can launch our attack on the planet killers. We must defeat at least one planet killer for the operation to be considered a success. Good luck.
So it sounds like we want to try and get 3 of a kind.
You are in a battle zone. The goal of a battle zone is to capture and hold the majority of points.
Okay.
Your map shows which points are controlled by allies and enemies.
What do you need?
The overall status of the zone is displayed here.
Okay.
What do you need?
Okay.
So head to a red marker and
This
go
is-
pew pew.
This is the first one. This is the nearest one I can see with
At
red
least
on the
this
map.
doesn't look as far spread as the last, as Tower Control did.
I don't know. Looks like things are fairly far away.
Yeah, but we can see them. Before I feel like we couldn't even see them. Not the time, Tuvok.
Oh, is this the... Oh, it's telling us to go somewhere else. Alright, well let's do a bit of this and see if we can do it, and then we'll do
Yeah.
that quest instead if we can't.
Good to have a backup.
You are at a Federation point. Activate the Federation device to begin closing the rift. You must be in proximity of the device for it to advance. Progress will continue
Okay.
as long as players outnumber Undine ships.
What's happening?
Left shield failing.
There's like tractors or something.
Shield has failed. Hull integrity below 50%. Hull integrity below 25%. Right shield failing.
Okay. What are we supposed to do?
Die, apparently. I think this is another one that's meant to be done as a team.
Okay. I can't see many other ships in this area. Ah, there we are. That's this. This looks so much like Star Wars.
Ship
Experimental rift destruction device.
4 shields failing. Your shield failing. Hull integrity below 75%. Hull integrity below 50%.
God.
Shields failing.
Did I do it or not? Oh my God.
Should we do one that very specifically says it's designed for individual players?
Yes.
Let's find our Tuvok. Let's find Tuvok.
Oh, what did I just do?
I don't know.
Loading shuttle. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to get on my shuttle. We may skip this mission and try a different one. I don't tend to be as good at the big team up stuff, so let's see if I can just get straight to.
There seemed to be a mission from Tuvok.
This thing just flips around a lot. I was having trouble with this yesterday. Go to Undine Conference. Okay, there we go there. Transwarp. There we go.
Yay.
I think that takes us where we're supposed to go. And it's like they decided to make Vidra the real scale.
In the surf sentence, travel to.
Yeah, that's what we want to do.
Wait, I thought that wasn't the one we wanted.
This is this one.
Last time on
Oh.
Star Trek Online.
We are fighting a war on multiple fronts. We have to consider the Borg, the Undine, and the Romulans, as well as the Klingons.
Okay.
I see now my deception has been exposed. Starfleet has lost too many ships and too many good men and women to a fight we now know was caused by Iconian and Undine influence.
Is that...
An Iconian gateway? Yes, I believe it is.
Into the gateway! Now!
Are all those markers Iconian gateways?
Sir, we've been scanning the gateway. The monitors on the bridge are all showing an Omega.
Is this like a trailer?
Welcome to the Delta Quadrant. We are within the Solanae
Yeah.
Dyson Sphere, a spherical structure built around a star.
We now know why the sphere generates vast amounts of Omega particles. It is designed to use those particles as fuel to jump to any area of space.
It now appears that the Jenolan Sphere had the same jump capabilities as the Solanae, and moved to this location.
You're not Cooper.
We will repel the Undine, and survive to warn the Alpha Quadrant of the renewed threat. The Undine are a threat to us all. I propose a summit. We must decide together what we must do to protect the Alpha Quadrant. Our disputes may need to be put aside in the face of a greater enemy.
He does really look like Tuvok. They've done a really nice job with his kind of character.
Yeah, no, they did. Alright. I feel like we're supposed to be doing this. This seems to carry on from where we were.
It's probably really... It's meant for if you're on a big team, you can...
Yeah.
You can do those.
Oh.
Welcome to the Delta Quadrant. I will admit that I did not expect to be here with Voyager again. It is agreeable.
It's me. So it's going to be two Intrepid
this
class.
conference and supporting my position on the Undine. However, reaching a consensus today will be difficult. Many different agendas will be represented here today.
Yeah, that's a question. Did Starfleet send any ships back into the Delta Quadrant?
Welcome
I mean,
to
you
the
expect
Jenolan
them
Dyson
to.
Sphere. Please beam down to these coordinates.
Most of the time, Voyager was in the Delta Quadrant. I mean, they did investigate things, but it always seemed like it was more of a surveying
Stuff on the
things
way.
to come back to see if you can.
Yeah.
Good to see you. I'd say you're right on time, but it looks like everyone else wants to be fashionably late. We're still finishing preparations for the conference. And Admiral Tuvok is already there. The Klingon and Romulan delegates will arrive soon, so we should head inside as soon as you're ready.
He looks like Neil McDonough from Star Trek First Contact, Mr. Hawk.
Okay.
But blue and with antennae. Okay.
I like the purple hallways.
Yeah, it's cool.
We've seen a lot of the purple hallways.
Whoa. Oh, is this like a model? It's like a scaled down model of the sphere.
Thank you for joining us here. We need assistance with preparations for the conference. The Romulan and Klingon delegations are still in private deliberations, but other delegates are arriving. Several preliminary tasks remain before we can begin the presentation. Your support in this matter would be appreciated.
Sure, Tuvok. We like you.
Hang on, stop argument.
Excellent. Hey, look, we're doing diplomatic things. Who's having an argument?
I don't know. We need to find someone who's fighting.
Was it the two on the right? No, they're having a pleasant conversation.
Grand Nagus Rom? That's Rom!
Amazing!
And when did Rom become Grand Nagus?
I don't know, but I love it.
Hello.
Here,
Big dinosaur man.
Okay. Stop argument, set up security, assist with conference, post security at Klingon delegation, post security at the projector, post security at Romulan delegation.
I'm seeing an eye. Ooh.
Cool.
Oh, that's cool. I'm seeing some people over here I should talk to.
Oh, many.
Where do you want me posted, sir?
So they want somebody at the projector.
Where do you want me posted, sir?
Somebody at the Klingons. You have to deal with the Klingons. Good luck. Or maybe I should have put this guy with the Klingons.
Nah, I think she can take him. She looks tough. Alright, so she made it to the Klingons.
Oh, we already talked to Ensign Rill.
Alright, now we just have to stop an argument.
Stop an argument.
The ones to the left there, they had little flames around them. They must be fighting.
Here we go.
Oh, never mind.
This Cardassian thug is trying to push Bajor out of this conference.
Those
we
bastards
have as much
every
of a
time.
right to be represented here as any other world, more than the Cardassians. They're not even part of the Federation or the Klingon Empire.
I simply inquired about the ambassador's presence at the conference.
Garrick.
After all, Bajor is a member of the Federation. Ambassador Sugihara is capable of representing them along with the Deltans, Andorians, Vulcans, and everyone else, even the Tellarites. Though I suspect they'd argue that point rather robustly.
I thought Federation membership meant Starfleet would look out for Bajor's interests. Obviously, I was wrong.
I simply inquired about the ambassador's presence at the conference. After all, Bajor is a member of the Federation. Ambassador Sugihara is capable of representing them along with the Deltans, Andorians, Vulcans, and everyone else, even the Tellarites. Though I suspect they'd argue that point rather robustly. Indeed. One wonders how well that gateway would have fared if Deep Space Nine was of Bajoran manufacture rather than Cardassian. The Federation's track record on wormhole security is far from ideal.
Don't bring up the
needs to consider the multiple Dominion occupations of the station for proof of that point.
The Federation has never made a policy of preventing member worlds from overseeing their own interests in conjunction with Federation efforts.
I love how we're just basically this is like a day
Bajor
at the UN.
treated differently than other member worlds?
Bajor really does have a chip on their shoulder.
Well said. Perhaps there's hope for this conference yet. I'm quite willing.
It's got to be
disagreement
annoying to
in the interest of the bigger picture.
Make a point and then have the Cardassians agree with you.
Yeah, it's like
That's like saying something and then a Republican's like, "Very good point." And you're like, "Oh, I don't want to be right. I don't want to be agreeing with you."
Preliminary tasks are complete. You should speak with Admiral Tuvok again.
We've got beach balls rolling around.
Yeah.
Well, we stopped to fight.
There we go. And we post security.
Thank you for your assistance. Please take the opportunity to speak with the various delegates. Having an understanding of the positions of each representative will facilitate more effective negotiations.
Okay. So now we talk to people.
Yeah.
That's
This is the kind of Star Trek I want. Where there's actually kind of, all right, we got to sit down, figure out these problems.
Ooh, there's a Xindi.
There's a Xindi. I didn't know the Xindi was still here.
The Xindi are here to support Admiral Tuvok's call for cooperation. We know what tragedies befall a people who are being manipulated by outsiders, as we once were. The Undine's lies and manipulation remind us of the Sphere Builders, whose deceptions led us to make one of the greatest mistakes in our history.
So yeah, the idea is
There
that
are
Xindi
5
basically
races
joined
on
Starfleet, or they joined the Federation.
all know reaching a
That's what's so
consensus
silly
can be
about
difficult.
Picard being like,
But
oh, the
Xindi
Federation
are
is no
living
longer,
proof
no longer
that if we put
proper
aside
Federation.
animosity,
It's like,
our differences
well,
can make us strong.
Federation isn't just Earth, you know. It's not, you know, even if Earth went super right wing and suddenly was excluding all the Romulans, and they were like, no, we're going to turn our back on our principles. I'm pretty sure the Vulcans would be like, no,
Yeah.
you're not doing that. And the Andorians and the Tellarites, somebody in that whole,
Someone in the group.
someone in the you know, I don't know how many member worlds there are supposed to be in the Federation by the time of Picard, maybe 140 or something like that. For some reason I have that number in my head. But one of them would have gone, no, we've got room on our southern continent somewhere for a couple of million Romulans.
Or we have a planet a couple over. It's not the nicest, but it'll do for now. They can use it as an Airbnb.
An Airbnb?
The Federation's position is quite clear. We believe the
Sugihara,
only way
I feel
to
like he's in
safeguard the future
TNG.
of the Alpha and Beta quadrants is for all the galactic powers to behave as reasonable entities and work together to oppose those who would threaten our worlds. It doesn't matter if that threat comes from the Undine, the Borg, or the Iconians. The response is the
look
same.
at our response. That was unexpectedly brief. Thank you, Ambassador. Because when he's an admiral, he's an ambassador now. But when he's an admiral, I feel like he's characterized as long-winded.
Okay.
There's a bit of
was
a
he the one at the party?
maybe. I feel like there is a windbag
Yeah.
ambassador that nobody wants to be with. So they oh that's a nightmare.
Jump up and down a little bit. Look at the graceful he looks leaping like that.
I don't know why I was singing that.
He doesn't just jump up, he like leaps.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ambassador, oh my.
I sincerely hope that the Federation is not wasting our time here. If your presentation is to explain the threat posed by the Undine, let me spare you the effort. The Klingon Empire has been aware of this threat for
So is
quite
he like a
some
Klingon
time
subspecies?
No.
I mean, he's wearing like a Klingon. He's wearing Klingon armor. All right. So, Xindi in favor of the Federation. Klingons a bit skeptical. Detanus
Thank
of
you for
Romulans.
the invitation. Starfleet certainly knows how to organize their meetings on a grand scale. I trust that
Why
the
isn't
Republic
everyone on
will be
Zoom?
able to
Why are
take
they
a
they're here
leadership
in
role
person?
in studying the sphere. The extensive knowledge we've gained from the Solanae sphere should give us an advantage here. And after all, the gateway that leads to both of these spheres is in Republic space.
Yeah, we don't want the great zooming.
This is great.
Yes, the
Happening again.
Undine. Very interesting. My security advisors have been looking over the data, and we are all very curious to hear what you and Admiral Tuvok have to say on the matter.
You've spoken with representatives of all of the delegations. You should return to Admiral Tuvok.
Thank you, computer in my brain. Ooh.
We are almost ready to begin. Will you complete the final preparations for the conference while I speak to Captain Sean? After that, your assistance in encouraging everyone
So
to
this
take
isn't a
their
mission
seats
where I'm
would be
playing an usher.
appreciated.
Okay.
Hey, someone who's planned conferences before, it's not an easy
Yeah,
job.
there's a lot of
Just
lot of
getting
work.
people in the damn seats is not easy.
Getting them to shut up and stop eating all the hors d'oeuvres.
I mean, it's better than there being like 200 hors d'oeuvres left and then you feel like you spent too much money on hors d'oeuvres.
Put the room into presentation mode.
Cool.
Whoa. This is amazing. So this is like a map of the inside of the sphere, I'm guessing.
Cool.
Look at all that. And then this would be the sun at the center, wouldn't it?
I don't want that to be the roof of our bedroom.
Yeah, it'd be pretty great.
It'd be cool. Like Stardome in school. Only Americans will get that reference.
We were taken to, is that the inflatable?
That's the inflatable planetarium.
Yeah, we used to go to... Garrick, shut up and go take your seat.
It seems the time has come at last.
Oh, it's so great to hear him.
Thank you for the reminder.
Thank you for the reminder, Captain. Garrick, yes.
I was just going. Don't rush me.
Sorry.
Go. Well, then go faster.
Well, then, yeah. Sorry. She's got the Karen haircut. She's like a Bajoran Karen. Oh my god, the Bajorans would have Karens, wouldn't they?
Would.
Yes, I will take my seat.
Thank you, Bumface.
It's my bum head. Oh, the bum was on the back of their head.
Yeah, they kind of got bums front and back.
Oh no.
I suppose we can begin.
I suppose. I mean, it is what you came here for.
Start
Get
the
on with it.
presentation from the control console.
I'm not prepared for this presentation. Can somebody forward me the PowerPoint so I can brush up real fast?
Are we sending you the PowerPoint to screen share, or are we sharing our own screen?
Well, you've got to make somebody the chair. You've got to make somebody the lead of the meeting,
Who's
right?
clicking to the next slide?
You have no authority here, Jackie Weaver.
Well,
Nobody will get that
represent
reference
a clear
now.
and present danger to not only
That's
the
old
Federation,
news.
but also the Klingon Empire and
No
Romulan
authority here,
Republic.
Jackie Weaver.
The damage done here by a mere handful of ships is clear evidence for the need for cooperation.
With respect, Admiral, the Romulan Republic is quite capable of leading exploration and security measures here, just as we have led efforts to secure the Solanae sphere. My militia...
I find it interesting that the Federation suddenly has
These are like the council scenes in Star Wars.
about the Undine now. Where was the Federation when the Empire discovered Undine infiltrators in the Alpha Quadrant? Or is the Federation only interested now the Undine threatens something you want?
Given the exceptionally complicated nature of such...
Ambassador, given what we now know, that was a mistake. The Empire recognized the Undine threat years ago. We didn't.
You admit you are wrong?
The evidence provided by Admiral Tuvok and his team is sound.
Thank you, Captain Sean. However, dwelling on past mistakes will not solve the problems of the present.
Our fleet stands ready to protect both spheres from the Undine.
The Undine can wait. We have more important business to discuss.
Of course.
Who owns this sphere? I represent a consortium of businessmen on Ferenginar. We are prepared to invest significant venture capital into transforming this sphere into a vacation destination to rival Risa.
You'll have a bit of a job of it. It's 250 million planets worth of space.
$500,000 bars.
Really think the time to talk about
What's
your
that?
new holiday home
Tuvok to
is
Voyager.
when
Report.
debating whether or not to
Uh-oh,
go
battle
A
time.
massive fleet of Undine vessels just appeared from a rift. They're setting a course
Just
for
as
the
this was
gateway.
getting boring.
The Undine? What do they want?
Well, you are plotting a war
Unknown.
against them.
Direct to Lisette. Track their course.
Enterprise to Captain Sean.
No
We're
more
receiving
talk.
a distress signal from Earth's space dock.
Oh no, they're
Show the
attacking
Federation
Space
fleet.
Dock.
Red alert. Prepare
Oh no,
for
please don't
immediate
let them
departure.
wreck Space
The
Dock.
Federation is our enemy, but the Undine attack like assassins in the night.
We will crush the Kamikuv!
Yes, we will.
Yay, time for
A significant Undine force is headed for the Sol system. We must stop the Undine from breaching Earth's defenses.
Why do they always go after Earth? Surely in this giant galaxy there would be a planet more important than Earth. Earth has humans.
But the Earth has cats.
Hmm.
They want our cats.
Right.
Species 8472 has already deployed Earth space dock.
Oh shit.
Once we are through the gateway, we must render assistance as soon
Okay. Space dog fight. Oh my god. Doesn't look good.
I am picking up several distress calls from across the system. Curious. There are fewer Undine vessels than we witnessed using the gateway.
Where have they gone?
The subspace relay booster network appears to be offline. I am reading Undine ships attacking Earth
That's settling, not unsettling.
Okay. On the far side of Earth.
Okay, so it's like saying I'm gruntled.
It's like, or yes, we're saying I'm whelmed.
I'm whelmed.
Enterprise will clear the area around the lunar colonies.
Fine. Jirok and I will clear the far side of the planet.
Cool. Shoot stuff. Go!
Enterprise will set course for Luna.
The Borderskew and Lisette will lead the fight on the far side of Earth.
Target shield has failed.
Oh, this is great. 2 voyages fighting side by side. Ah, they've messed
Earth
me.
is one of the most secure planets in the Federation. An attack this small, unexpected.
Yeah, where are they?
Target shields have failed.
No shields. An explosion. Do I get him? Nearly. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like this is what we were meant to be doing because these guys are rank 32.
Hmm.
These are on par with where we are.
Ah, okay. These guys.
Thank you.
Good tip, thank you.
I like how they're just inventing green sparks.
Yeah.
My ship is operational. We will fall in and help you make a drive for the space dog.
Thank you. Very nice. Hydrazine. I think that is. Ooh. Oh, that's a lot of... Oh. Yeah, we'll go... Not this guy. That's a big ship. Oh, maybe he's not doing anything. Okay. Maybe he's just hanging.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
The guy's AFK.
Ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
Sol will not be safe as long as species 8472 vessels remain in the system.
Sisk Task Force 2. Alright, which one's Task Force 2?
Probably somebody else venting plasma nearby. So I'll have to go find them. Ah, there we go. There's 2 green plumes.
Yes.
Go find them.
Earth's space dock is taking
Oh no! Not the mushroom!
No, I love the mushroom. Take the mushroom.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Undine ships are still present. Our work here is not complete.
Target shields have failed.
That was good. I stopped that torpedo. stuff to make engines. Ah, so great having 2 Voyagers.
Target's shields have failed.
Oh, I think he disappeared into it. That looks like a Luna class. That looks like the Titan.
Thank you for not giving spoilers. But yeah,
Appreciate that.
The tips when we're clearly struggling are helpful.
If we do not hurry,
Oh no!
will be destroyed.
They fuck up Space Dock?
They just
Oh
said
no!
hurry, it'll be destroyed. It looks pretty destroyed to me.
I was going to say, I suppose at this point that structure is nearly 150 years old. Oh, they'll rebuild it. They've blown up the Enterprise how many times? They always rebuild it. And there we go, bam. Take out the bag. Cheers, Kyle. Appreciate that. Definitely good to have an experienced hand to give us some hints. Good. This is a little bit more manageable.
Yes, I feel like you
Yeah. Oh! Bloody hell. Oh god, they pulled the bottom off the mushroom. The bastards.
Go get 'em.
There we go, there's a few more ships we can aid.
Ship is under attack.
There we go. Ooh, we've got a nice Chimera class. Maybe. Oh, what are they doing? Oh, there's some rift. Ooh. Oh no, I don't want to get pulled into the rift. This is not good. Oh my. A472 is a nasty group of aliens. They're just nasty. They're just Blair. Evil Blairs. There's a touch of evil Blair about them. I thought she should disable them. Go anywhere. Oh,
Rear shields failing.
These seem to be like tractor beams almost. If we destroy enough of these ships, let's Ooh, Chimera Heavy Destroyer, yeah. Come on, we got this. Poor old Space Dog. That's a lot of people too. There's got to be like 1 million people living on that thing. It's enormous. Just every riot ship. Yeah, withered with some sort of strange green goo. Orbital Arc 30. I don't quite know what that is yet.
You can put a couple words on the word.
Ah.
I think this is
Okay. We're getting there. Fish. There we go. Oh no, poor first dog.
Shields have failed.
Yeah, they have the ability to kind of teleport, which is annoying. I mean, strategically very handy, because it means they can get out of hairy situations quite fast.
Tethys Dreadnought, inbound.
Uh-oh. Right.
The Undine on the other side of the planet were no match for Klingon warriors.
Christ, there's still so many. Right, just pick them off. Anything for it.
Lunar colony secure.
We will put an end to this together.
Yeah. Well, nothing brings people together like a good war, so. Right. Get rid of everything down here. And then concentrate fire on that gigantic thing upstairs. Upstairs. You know what I mean? They're kind of cool. They look like sort of bastion shots. Yeah. Well, people like their biological kind of looking designs, don't they? It's very... Especially for aliens. I always thought these ships looked kind of like the Borlons from Babylon 5. They've kind of got that yellowy, organic look. They're supposed to be sort of living ships, aren't they? Yeah. And down. It's nice to have a battle at Earth, though. It feels like it's properly desperate. Right. I have some Tetrion particles. Up your dome. Annular confinement beam. Yeah. That's how you do it. That's the way you do it. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Right. Shit, shoot that, shoot that. Ooh, that hit us. You seem to be able to double fire torpedoes here, which is pretty good. There we go. Right. The Tethys Bio Dreadnought over there. I want to get this guy. Oh, he's gone. Ah. Right, have no shields. Have death. Right, this thing is going to be very, very hard to defeat. I'm betting. Whatever the hell it's doing. Dreadnought's just such a cool name. Shit. Just my First World War.
Ships in the system.
There we go.
We must eliminate them.
I mean, there's a lot. got a hammer on it. It's like it's one of these big co-op things. Just got a hammer on stuff. Oh, bomb. I love it when ships kind of knock each other out of place. Fish. So many torpedoes. Bing, 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 bing. There we go, we got him. Come on, Voyager. You do it. Save Space Dock. Woohoo!
Yay!
Well, Space Dock's gonna need a...
That counts as safe?
Is that'll buff
Any
out.
ships still in range? There are Undine hunting parties on Earth space dock. We're fighting them, but comms are spotty.
Yay,
I was
ground
lucky to get
combat.
an external signal working. There are Undine ships attacking key sites across the quadrant.
Nasty,
Our ships
coordinated
are responding
attack.
to everything they can, but we're stretched thin. When the Undine arrived here, they damaged every ship in the system, hit the orbital platforms, and then most of them just left. Automated defense systems are offline, and we're struggling just to keep control of the station.
I've received orders from New Romulus. In light of this situation, the Lisette is being recalled to defend the homeworld. I will contact you if there is any change.
The boarding parties on Earth space dock should be our main concern. The Undine will be attempting to cripple Starfleet operations, gain valuable data, and capture ranking officers. We cannot afford to allow them to succeed. I am prepared to beam down immediately. Your assistance will greatly improve our chances of success.
You're really cool, so you should come with us. Kind of in the mood to watch motion picture at some point soon.
Fun.
I really hope at some point they make a real V'ger that you can explore a real V'ger.
Oh, in the game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Not an actual V'ger like in real life.
I mean, I would be cool.
That would be mad.
I got my little V'ger model.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad they made that.
It's amazing. I never thought I would see a V'ger model in my lifetime, you know.
Even though I feel like guests are going to come over and have a lot of questions if they're going to start with this. Just sitting there on stage.
Earth space dock has sustained severe damage from multiple Undine boarding parties. We must locate Admiral Quinn. The most expedient path to the Admiral's office is through those doors. Our mission objectives are clear. We must ascertain the whereabouts of Admiral Quinn and expel all Undine boarders. Teams from other ships, including some Klingon and Romulan vessels, have beamed to lower decks here on the station. While their willingness to assist us is unexpected, their desire to see this enemy stopped is gratifying.
All right. Manually override the bulkhead. Need those clamp things. Shuttles. Ooh. 472 there. Ow. Somebody just going, ow. My bone marrow.
Everything hurts. What? Who? Admiral Tuvok. I don't... What? The windows. They came through the windows, walking on the hull. I don't know. After the Klingon and Borg attacks during my cadet cruise, I thought working at Earth space dock would be less... traumatic.
Indeed. I can initiate a mind meld. It will calm him, and I will be able to learn what he knows.
Is it with Vulcans wanting to mind meld with people when they're in distress?
I would suggest, but I believe that in
That's
this
what happened in
instance, it is
a couple
necessary.
of the J.J. Abrams movies did that.
I feel like after Enterprise established they didn't used to be allowed to do that. Now it's just
My mind to your mind.
everyone.
My thoughts to your thoughts.
Oh, jeez. Oh no, oh no. Deal with it, deal with it. Deal with it. I'll punch an H472.
I'm feeling better now. Thank you. The Undine, yes. They just appeared in close orbit. We were taken by surprise and none of the defense systems worked. I don't know why.
Yeah, I feel like
been killing
poor Starfleet officers are going to need a bit of
I don't
therapy.
know what they want, but they've been systematic
There's going to be a
about their
therapy
attacks.
deck
They
on
want
Space
something.
Dock. It's going to be just like about 10,000 therapists.
There is more going on.
10,000. Yeah. 10,000 counts.
Phaser fire. There are more Starfleet officers fighting nearby. We need to manually
triage, right?
I thought Earth's space dock would be acquired assignments.
I mean, I would have as well.
I feel so bad for him. He's so cute.
Be cautious. There are more Undine nearby.
Hang on, weren't the fire suppression units more like kind of power?
What are they? Did they always have those things in their arms?
No, these are slightly souped up ones. Ooh, that's very good. Oh no! Ah! Oh, excuse me. Kevin's just trying to get by there.
Psychor.
Yeah. I mean, they had psychic powers. Do you remember they were like communicating with Kess and doing horrible things? Side mask. Oh God. They're looking like something out of Destiny or something, you know, one of those games. Sending mind bolts to people. Okay. They are very scary. I like that they're tripeds as well. There's something unusual about that for a design. Oh, bloody hell. Very scary. It's a very dramatic bit, this.
Yeah.
Okay, we can't go there. We have to find some supplies.
Admiral Tuvok, I'm gonna help hold this position. I'm not much of a soldier, but I can make repairs and help keep this area clear of Undine. I hope Admiral Quinn is okay. He was on comms a few minutes ago, but the transmission was cut off.
Could be.
Be cautious. There are more Undine nearby.
Undine!
Yeah.
I'm gonna fight off these fucking Undine, mate. Fucking bastards.
I'll stay here. Good luck.
No, no.
Protect the kitty!
Okay.
At all costs!
Ah! Sorry. It's crawling on the ceiling. Coming out of the goddamn walls. It's like that bit in Aliens where they're like, "How could they? That's inside the goddamn room." And they're like, "Oh," and they look up. They look up through the ceiling. There we go. It's cool to see Tuvok with a giant phaser rifle.
Yeah. It wasn't intimidating.
I think we're going this way, is it? New respawn point always bodes well. Could be a whole bunch of species 8472.
Admiral Quinn.
Dead? No, he's okay.
Just had better days.
This is bad.
Yeah.
This is really bad.
Oh, that was not Admiral Quinn.
Oh dear.
That's
They were trying. So wait, how long was Admiral Quinn actually a? That's an 8472 then.
That's a concerning question.
It's a bit like the Changelings. They just sort of take over.
It could have been 10 minutes. It could have been 10 minutes.
Well, yeah. Well, there is a moment where you can kind of tell where Julian Bashir gets replaced in Deep Space Nine.
Yeah.
It's like people they ah! It's kind of scary. Christ. I'm glad I finally got a weapon that's actually able to defend these things.
The shape-shifting nature of species 8472 makes them a dangerous foe. We will have to proceed with caution to avoid being caught unaware again. Clearly, perhaps we can establish more reliable communications by directly linking to the starbase's internal systems.
Well,
the consoles here
some of those systems are going to be fucked. Half of it's just floating off into space.
I will keep watch for more.
It's probably going to splash down near New Zealand in a few hours.
I will cover you.
Right, didn't I get myself some new weapons that I haven't equipped yet? I think I've got like some crazy souped up weapons here. There you go. Oh, I have to be I have to be Rear Admiral to use these.
Alright, do you have anything else that you can use?
Rear Admiral, lower half. No, I bought one of everything. I bought a sniper rifle, a full auto rifle. I can't use those yet because I'm still captain. Well, this...
Who is this? Communications are damaged.
Ah.
One moment. This is Admiral Quinn.
Admiral, what is your status?
Definitely not
down
an
in my
MD.
office with Egan. We've been trying to get internal comms and sensors working. What's your status?
The Undine boarding parties appear to have some gold in mind, but we are unsure as to what it might be. Admiral, I suggest you hold your position. We will make our way to you. Stay alert for more imposters.
I mean, it hasn't been this crazy an attack on Earth, I want to say, since Star Trek First Contact. This is a very good weapon, I like it. Don't. Stay away, stay away! I don't like it. I always want to punch one out. Just be like,
yeah.
Take this! Welcome to Earth. It's just fucking,
Ambush.
back there? No, he's dead. Oh boy.
There are still more Undine on the station. I can feel their anger.
I can feel your anger. Let the hate flow through. Good. I'm afraid Space Dock will be quite in pieces by the time your friends arrive. Afraid you're quite mistaken, young Skylander. Ah, he's just so great. Even in Rise of Skywalker, he was just like, I need it. Don't you hit my Tuvok. Stay away. Death. Death to you. Ugh. I have to call in some...
The way is blocked. There may be an alternate route on the upper deck.
Yeah.
Right.
Admiral Quinn and Commander Egan are below. The Admiral appears to require medical treatment.
Oof. Oh.
It is agreeable to see you, Admiral.
Oh, this is stacked up some boxes. The Admiral's on the floor crying. Okay. Oh! There's even more of them. Oof. I think they vaporized that one. Right. Come here, you... I just want to punch one. Fish. Fish, yeah. I think I punched that one to death. Good. A sucker punch. Uppercut. I will say they are very nasty looking aliens. They're really good for that. Oh. Is there one on the ceiling? Tuvok's like hugging it. Alright. Boy.
Thank you. Now maybe we should... Commander Egan.
Egg?
Egg? Where are you going?
One moment, Admiral.
Intriguing. The amount of resistance Starfleet has offered is unexpected.
Oh no, it's the...
That being said...
The weak will perish.
Oh no, this character we've never met before.
What?
That could have been better. Oh boy. There has to be a boss. But shouldn't it have been somebody that...
Yeah.
I mean, that's the weak will perish, that's what...
Bioship's power matrix.
What? What's he doing?
I don't know, but
Okay. We need to probably stop this. Where What's he doing? Can we shoot him? Oh! Ow! Ouch!
Owie.
Come on, take it down. He's looking a bit. Oh! Ow! Cracking eggs. I feel like that character could be a little bit more established. If he'd been there in the earlier seasons.
Egan was an Undine? That would explain what happened to our defense grid. He would have known they were coming, and had ample opportunity to sabotage us. Damn. Didn't see that coming.
Damn! I just love how Starfleet Animal was like, dang!
It's hard to believe.
Well, the real Egan was probably replaced at some point.
Led everyone into a trap. I couldn't stop him. We have much to consider. There may be...
Ah!
What's going on? Tuvok! Can you hear me? Tuvok!
Tuvok!
Creepy. Oh, you again.
Hello, Tuvok. Egan was too weak. He spent too much time among humans. He served his purpose, and you will be far too late.
Too late for what?
Your quadrant will fall. The weak will perish. This dimension will be cleansed, purified of infestation. Your efforts are meaningless. I know your thoughts, Tuvok.
Indeed, Doctor. But I have taken advantage of this connection to look into your mind as well.
What?
It goes both ways.
I understand now what your plans are. You will not succeed.
You can't stop us. Tuvok! Tuvok!
No! Angori!
Admiral Tuvok! Admiral!
Diversion. This was all a diversion.
What do you mean?
Kronos. Their real target is Kronos.
Okay. So Do they think that if they kill the Klingons, maybe the Alpha Quadrant's more defeatable, I guess?
Come. Phonos may not have much time. The Federation and the Empire have been at war for far too long. Now we must join together for the common good.
And then finally, maybe the Klingons will respect us because we fought a superior enemy together.
Yeah.
You have sided with us in battle. This we do not forgive or forget. Glory.
Yeah. Good old Gowron.
So good.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Sorry, it relogs at some point.
Loading Cuomo.
We have arrived in the Phonos system. At this time, the ruins of Praxis are concealing our arrival from the Undine. The Klingon homeworld defense fleet has engaged the bulk of the Undine forces, but they appear to be taking heavy casualties.
Just 2 Federation ships? 2? Where is the Enterprise?
Look,
Where's the
be
rest
glad
of
we
your fleet?
figured this out at all.
I knew better than to trust Starfleet.
Wow.
You run when you should.
The Romulans have promised additional aid, as has Starfleet Command. The Enterprise is contacting all available ships and...
Words are meaningless. Deeds show the true art of a warrior. Join me if you are not as cowardly as the rest of the Federation. Today is a good day to die.
All right.
I don't know. I think tomorrow is usually better.
But tomorrow never dies. No.
Ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
We can do that. Ow! I know it is only 2 ships, but these are really cool ships. We thought you would like them. These are the ones from Star Trek Voyager. Every Klingon's favorite ship.
That was only a small force. The rest of the Undine fleet will not be so easily defeated.
Inventory.
Are you afraid, Vulcan?
There we go. Now we have much better shields.
Yay, better pew pew.
Take me closer.
Full disruptors.
I don't know what those even are. Oh, bonk. Oh.
The Romulan Republic has made commitments to its allies.
Yeah, everyone team up. You like the Romulan scimitar?
I do.
It's from the movie you don't like.
Shush. It doesn't have to be. There's no reason for it to be.
Okay.
The orbital defenses alone will not be enough to stop the Undine advance.
We would not be alone if anyone in the Federation had the heart of a warrior.
We're here
Alright,
helping.
stop fucking calling...
Relax.
Yeah.
A thank you would be nice. You make a nice dessert lemonade. We're working very hard.
Oh! Oh, we're taking lots of damage. But it's a big, cool battle, so okay. Little shields, and then back hits.
Target's shields have failed.
We can do it. Whoa! Fish. Sorry. Excuse me. Yeah, coming through.
Anyone else stop
No,
to show up.
Would you mind? We could leave. I tend to leave.
Oh, I'm getting cooked. Getting microwaved here.
Time may turn against us, but
We
this
are a
will be
distinct
our day of
tactic.
glory.
Uh-oh.
Think of it as an increase in your opportunities to die with honor.
See, that's the Klingons always finding the silver lining.
In a sense,
They're actually very optimistic.
it's true. I mean, they seem to love death more than they love life, which is not good. Ah!
Oh, there it goes.
My apologies for being late.
There it is. Oh, that's such a pretty ship.
It's nice, isn't it?
One more ship?
Oh, stop whining.
Not exactly. We brought a few friends.
Yeah.
Starfleet dead. Oh shit! My engine came off.
Oh no.
This is a problem. Oh, okay. Fix itself. I'm guessing that was a. I thought that was like supposed to happen.
Oh, that was funny.
Right, you heavy bioship, you're mine. Taking you down. You're going down. It is. It is. You know what? I'm surprised I haven't seen a Prometheus class yet in this game. I mean, they're saying their real target was Kronos. I think they pretty much just devastated both planets. I think that their assault on Spacetalk was devastatingly effective. Kind of. Yeah. Oh, your game's installed. Maybe after I finish this, I'll take a break and you can do some watch. Excuse me, trying to shoot with. Oh boy. I just crashed it. There we go. Ow. Oof. Take a beating. Come on, take out the Dreadnought. Do it. Thanks for his help. Oh my god, look at all those numbers.
So many numbers. Use the numbers. Defeat the enemy numbers.
Oh god.
Rear shield failing.
Come on, 9%, 5%, 4%. Yeah! Do it! Do it! Oh, there's another one. Take him out. Take the shield out.
Secure the shipyard. We'll drive them back to fluidic space.
How about we just kill them all? Babylon 5 had a similar villain to these guys. You remember Third Space? The kind of weird, spooky aliens who came through that crazy gateway they found in hyperspace?
Oh yeah.
It's good sort of movie, that. It's a TV movie. Down. There we go. Fish. I think it's over to the right there slightly. Here we go. Oh, there's a lot more.
Yeah.
Can it really be said? Do these things even have shields? They're just kind of like... They're almost like whales.
Yeah.
Hey, John, good to see you, man. Yeah, we're just playing to the end of this story campaign where we're fighting Species 8472.
This one has been better. Much better than the...
This mission is a lot more fun than some of the previous ones.
Yeah. There's one inside the boat. Anything inside the boat. Yeah, we had a summit. We talked to some people.
We got a little bit interrupted by a gigantic attack on Space Dock.
Yeah, Space Dock is in pieces, but apparently salvageable.
No, this is... they're attacking Quonos. They're attacking Klingon homeworld.
Space Dock was delivering.
Oh Christ, there's a lot of enemies.
We've been going at this one battle for like 10 minutes.
Oh.
Is that a good thing?
What's gonna come up? Yeah, pretty good so far, man.
Yeah.
How about you?
I'm still stuck in isolation, so I'm stuck in the house, but he's been bringing me food, and we've been playing video games and watching movies, so, you know, all in all pretty good.
What
the hell is that? I don't remember that in the show.
It looks like some sort of HR Giga horrible...
Oh, whatever it is, I don't like it. How was your weekend, Miss John?
That thing?
I don't, it didn't load the captain.
The Undine have brought a large craft through a quantum singularity.
They're powering up weapons.
Is that going to destroy... Oh no.
Oh, what are we destroying?
The Undine have a new planet killer.
Do they need a new planet killer?
I'm sorry.
Target that ship and fire all weapons.
All the sentient chairs.
Yeah, the captain's on load again.
Sentient chairs. Boat repairs.
No effect. They're too strong.
I have heard tell that boats can be a lot
Voyager
of work.
has one nanite torpedo remaining
doesn't
from
boat
her
just
time in
stand
the
for
Delta
bring out
Quadrant.
another 1,000?
Such devices prove defective
Is that
against the Undine
is that a thing
past.
that you've heard?
Tactical.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's pretty funny.
See, I like other people's boats. Which
They took some damage. But the
Bring out
planet killer can still fire. I can get the Aquarius into firing position above her and exploit the opening in her shields. But someone will need to keep the Undine distracted.
Let me guess, us.
Oh, cool! He's got the little underneath. The ship that sort of launches from the underneath.
Overload. Destroy the Undine ships while moving at full speed. Sean's attacking that planet killer on his own. Sacrifice his ship. His life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop being such a bitch.
He's an Andorian, though.
Assist Captain Sean. Not my exact.
Oh, this is a rail shooter. Okay.
The two best days of owning a boat are the day you buy it and the day you sell it. See, I love boats, but I also broke my hand on a boat when I was a kid.
Oh, did you?
Well, my got one up pretty well, pretty good. But I still love boats. That's just my association with other people's boats now. I like going on dive boats though. Maybe not today? Yeah.
Are we doing an Independence Day?
I think not.
Ow.
Weapons are offline. This is our only chance. Setting the Aquarius on a collision course.
Oh my god.
Acknowledged. We have Sean's coordinates.
Getting locked now, sir.
Yeah, why is autopilot still not a thing in the Star Trek universe?
Yeah, really. Yeah, I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah, but why does he have to physically pilot it in, like Independence Day?
He did it, sir! The planet killer has been destroyed.
Good.
Tuvok to Allied fleet. Stand down. The Undine are retreating. Captain Sean.
Transporter room. Did you get him?
Not all of him.
We have Captain Sean to Admiral Tuvok. Permission to come aboard?
Yay!
That's an old thing. Like permission to come aboard.
The Klingon High Council wishes to discuss the most recent developments. We have been invited to transport directly to the High Council chambers.
Okay.
Okay, off to Kronos.
This is quite the mission.
It is, but it's been good. I've liked this
Yeah.
one. I've liked this one significantly more. And the ground combat has been a bit more well balanced.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. A whole 4 viewers.
Hello, all 4 of you.
This is the first time we've been to Kronos in this game, I think.
Yeah. Honestly, with streaming, I'm just fiddling.
Okay.
Honestly, with streaming, I'm just happy to have an excuse to talk to.
Yeah, that's good.
No one really, but.
It's the happening place to be. It's true. As is the Great Hall on Kronos, which looks just like it did in the Next Generation, which is nice.
Nice touch. Yes, I like all the statues.
Hey Tuvok, how's it going?
There are many here who have seen the danger Species 8472 presents with their own eyes for the first time. Thank you for your assistance in protecting both Earth and Kronos from the Undine. However terrible, this battle did have one benefit. Today's fight opened the door to what may be a lasting peace between the Federation and the Empire.
Don't hold your breath.
Yeah, didn't we say that
We said that the last 2
have
times
the
we
courage
made
to
peace with the
compromise for the greater good.
When are we going to understand
In its
that
way,
the Klingons
that
just
can be
like
more
war?
difficult than waging war.
Their favorite hobby.
The formalities will begin soon. Until then,
Oh,
I
good.
must
When you
take
have
the
another
time to
conference
speak to
now.
others who were instrumental in the
gosh.
success of this mission.
We're going to have conference planning simulator. Again, as someone who's done that in real life, it's not that fun. Don't really need a game of it.
That was a close one. But I'm fortunate Voyager transported me off the ship at the last second. It would have been a worthy sacrifice. Kronos is too important to lose.
Would have been cool. Would have been a cool way to die.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the worst way to go out.
I nearly had a cool death.
A true peace may not be on the table yet, but I hope we can at least broker a lasting armistice. But first, we celebrate today. Earth and Kronos
Nobody get too
are
drunk
safe.
until they come, you know, just in case somebody stay sharp so that
Break out the bloodline.
just in case.
Have respected the Federation ever since our first encounter with your famed Captain Kirk. I have advised Chancellor Jimpok that the Gorns support the idea of a ceasefire. Perhaps this will lead to greater freedom.
I think he's
for
a Gorn.
all
That
of
seems
us.
to be what he's implying there. Celebrate. Does this feel like celebrating to you?
The
Well, at least we
5
get to kind of
races
check in with all these
Zindi
characters again.
once
at the
tried
end.
to exterminate humanity. But through the efforts of a few people who were willing to change,
I think Star
we
Trek
put
needs to stop doing
aside
Planet
our
Killers.
weapons
Yeah.
and
I
work
think it
through
needs to
our
stop doing
differences. Now,
Doomsday weapons.
we are members of the Federation. Peace came
I feel like
with great difficulty.
you know Hollywood needed to work
But
through its
that
feelings
is the
about
way
the
of
nuclear
most
bomb,
things, Worth.
Yeah.
and
The
we
Undine
kind of
are
had 50
here.
years of that through
Yeah.
the Death
Spreading
Star
lies
and you know
and
all those
dividing
other.
us
Been
from
there, done
within.
that.
Now,
Quick has the bloodline
more than
purges.
ever,
It's like
we
that one
need to
episode of
set aside
Enterprise
our
where the
animosities
Nazis
and
take,
work
like the
together
alien
for
Nazis
the
take over.
greater
I think we
good.
skipped it.
yeah.
Homefront, I think it's called.
Oh yeah, I didn't know.
Or
Especially-
Stormfront, sorry.
Well, that one was such an insult because you just
It's
got
like, oh,
through
we're getting into
massive
Sith Call.
war, and then you get back to another thing. No.
One of the comments in the review I watched of that was like, how many times is Hollywood. When are Hollywood going to be satisfied that they actually defeated the Nazis? How many times does Hollywood have to keep
Earth
doing
and
it?
Kronos are safe, and the Romulan Republic is pleased to assist its allies.
And none of these, none of these versions of the Nazis seem to be a very nuanced understanding of National Socialism or what, what actually happened in World War II. Like they're not usually depicting the German people as people. They're usually just depicting them as kind of endless zombies that it's fine to just murder en masse. It's like World War II was always a little bit more morally complex than that. I know that the Nazis were an enemy that we just simply had to defeat, but like. I've read a little bit about, how...
Our people come from a culture of deception and division. We've rejected our past in favor of open alliances. Perhaps it's time for the Federation and the Empire to set aside their past as well.
Are we going to have
space ceasefire between our allies.
Space?
Yes.
Are we going to have space world peace? Space world peace is even clunkier. Hey, Worf! How's Worf doing?
He wants his prune juice.
I served in Starfleet, and now I serve the Empire. There are many on both sides of the current conflict for whom I have deep respect. I see this as an opportunity. We may find we have more in common than we realize.
I kind of want to make like a red wine and prune juice cocktail.
You have shown your true nature
blood
today.
wine.
Worf was correct.
Where's Martok?
Martok's been in this game, though.
Oh,
I've seen him.
The conflict between us has gone long enough.
That's my favorite.
Now, I remember you from the Gateway activation. You fought well today. May our meetings on the battlefield always be as glorious.
Karen. She's Klingon Karen. She is a Klingon Karen. She's really entitled, and she thinks everybody's...
the entire battle insulting us while we were helping her.
Yeah, she wanted to see the manager. She wanted to speak with management. Oh, we can do some dancing.
Is that what that is?
Celebration dance. Oh god, he's doing the robot! Oh, I've turned the music off.
Oh, okay.
Chantal and jump.
You fought well.
Still not
for
good.
someone from Starfleet.
Oh, but losing the eye is a sign of honor. Oh, do we get a cutscene now?
Just part of my time in battle.
That's Martok. That's a pretty good Martok, I think.
Yeah, that's
all right.
That's good.
Woohoo!
Many fine warriors have earned their places in Sto-vo-kor today. They died with honor, fighting one of our most formidable enemies.
Got a lot of medals.
The Undine brought the battle to our very threshold. The fine warriors standing before me pushed them back. Let us honor our sacrifices and our accomplishments by ending...
You wonder if these guys could be happy if there wasn't a crazy big battle.
No. They go extinct. What?
Is this an Iconian? I feel like this might be an Iconian.
So, you are the humans of the Milky Way. You have come further than we expected. But still you chase our shadows.
We are not here to impress you, demon! We stand united, and there is no one who can...
Oh my god! Nasty. She's like, not again!
Attract our attention again.
What did we do wrong?
Yeah. That was an Iconian, I think.
Why were they mad at us?
Because we've been using their gateways and...
That was the reason we need to work together. It's time for our feud to end.
Agreed. From this
This has kind of got the Babylon 5 plot. It's like, right, shadows are coming, we're fucked unless we unite against them. We've got to get all the races together.
Yep.
We need something to unite us, you know.
Find a couple of ancient ones to help us out.
Nice. So we finally met an Iconian.
The Iconians use servitor races and other species to do their fighting for them. Species 8472 has been an unknowing cat's paw of the Iconians.
Oh, nice reference, cat's paw. That's an original series.
This time, however, the Undine were
cat.
defeated, and it was our combined strength that allowed us to prevail. Thousands of years ago, the Iconians were defeated by an alliance of races. I predict their ultimate
very
aim
Babylon
has been to
5-y.
prevent such an alliance from happening again. There have been periods in our combined history when the Federation and the Empire have not been at war.
The cool thing with Babylon 5 is, though, is you had kind of
either.
the shadows had
This
a sort
may
of
be the beginning
mirror
of such a
image in
time.
the Vorlons.
It will be up to us to determine what
So
happens
there's a kind
next.
of balance between, and by the
With
end
time,
of
we
the war,
may
it was
even
more
restore
about
the alliance that
we
came
need
out
both
of the
of these
Khitomer Accords.
figures to go away because they have a kind of parental relationship with the younger races, and it's time to let them go, which was so great. That's such it's a much more satisfying end, even though there were planet killers involved.
Yes.
It was a much more satisfying end to that plot line than just we just blew them all up.
Voyager will return to the Delta Quadrant.
And the other thing is
There
that
much to do
it let
there,
the
and the
shadows
Denolan
remain
sphere
strong
will
because
need
we
to be
never actually
protected
beat
from
them.
further
They just
Undine
decided
assaults.
to give up.
Yep.
I am sure I will see you again. You have been a worthy ally, and your wisdom and courage will be called upon.
Take a
in
bow,
days
Tim
ahead.
Ross. You've been awesome in this.
Until then, live long and prosper.
I feel like Tuvok has taken up the mantle as the honorary successor to Spock.
Yeah. If you need a well-spoken Vulcan, you go to Tuvok.
And Tim Russ is great. I mean, he's one of those guys that. Can we come to? Interesting point there. Those lines, the only two lines you hear a shadow say in English, are said by Ed Wasser, who was Mr. Morden.
Oh.
So it's Mr. Morden's voice.
Oh, I don't like that. I mean, it's amazing, but I just hate Mr. Morden.
The bit where he goes like, "You cannot fight them if you are dead," or whatever, you know.
I hate Mr. Morden.
Your services quite literally saved the quadrant. Both Earth and Kronos will rebuild in the wake of these terrible attacks, and a new day dawns for the Federation. One where we may someday reestablish the once strong alliance we had with the Klingon Empire. If I didn't know better, I'd say you're angling for my job. No chance. I like Admiral Quinn.
Yeah, he's good.
He's very future Starfleet. He's got the anti-goatee. Mm-hmm. He's got everything but the goatee area. he's got the un-goatee. Ooh. What do we got? We got some crazy advanced tech. We can living. Oh, it's like a hull regeneration thing.
I don't think we can have that one.
Okay. Well, we can take it, but we can't use it until I'm at that rank.
Okay.
I don't know what these kits are.
At least that says tactical officer, so I think it has to be for whatever kind of officer you chose to be.
That's it.
So
Okay.
you could have the science officer one. Love that Mr. Morden's head does end up on a spike. That was my favorite part.
That was
of
an
the
amazing.
entire series.
That was an amazing bit. I think I'm gonna have this cool.
Congratulations, Captain.
I loved that he got what was coming to him.
Yeah.
And I loved Veer's little moment.
He just goes like.
Just give a little cheeky wave.
I will look up into your lifeless eyes and wave like this.
I love that.
He's
they
so great.
actually did.
It's such a shame he's gone now.
I know.
I know. The
So many
guy.
of them.
I forget his name.
But he was so
What
great.
a great actor as well. Like you thought he was a complete idiot when you first see him, and then he becomes one of the most interesting. Like that incredible scene in the hallway with Jakar in the elevator, where he's like, "Dead, dead, dead. How can you apologize to them?" It's absolutely harrowing. I was like, as soon as I watched this, I was like, "Oh, this is better than Deep Space Nine. This is actually better than that." So we can go to the Delta Quadrant now.
Yay.
I don't think I will. I think I'm going to stick around here, and I think I'm probably going to kill this stream right now. And we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with something else before too much longer.
Yes, indeed.
So tune in. We may not. Do you want to do Overwatch live? You could if you wanted.
I could. I don't know. Or do we want to do more Uncharted?
We can do more Uncharted. We take a break and do Uncharted in like half hour or an hour or something.
Yes, I think we'll do that.
All right. Well, maybe we'll take a little break and we'll be back in like an hour. Also, when he's Gilbrin for killing a bad man.
Yep.
He's good. Yeah.
Oh, he's just such a great character.
Well, okay, last story and then I'll go. But J. Michael Straczynski said that when he was trying to decide, okay, who is it that's going to have to kill Emperor Cartasia? And he originally he was like, well, it's going to have to be Londo because Londo's been working up to this. But then he said, literally in his head, he had a dream, or did he have a dream?
Where else do you have dreams?
No, I know, but he had a moment where apparently in his head Via spoke to him, like the imaginary character said, "Yeah, I should do it," and he was like, "What, you?" He was like, "Yeah, it makes perfect sense for it to me because I'm the guy who's all. Think how much it would destroy." Like Londo almost wouldn't care.
Yeah, he really.
Because he's already kind of gone to the dark side.
It wouldn't be too interesting now.
But Via hasn't, and he's the one who's unsullied.
Yeah.
So it's actually better. It's more horrible. It's more Shakespearean,
yeah.
you know, to have him be kind of sullied by this.
Oh, so good. All right, we're gonna jump off now.
Here we go.
Clean up our mess of a kitchen, and then probably be back to do part 2 of Uncharted.
Some more Uncharted tonight.
Yeah,
Uncharted Among Thieves. We've been playing a bit of that in like an hour or so.
But if we don't see you, John, good night.
Have a good one.
But if we see you, we'll see you later.
Until then, bye.
Until another time.